Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. This video is going to be a little different from my usual. This is actually going to be a braces tag video. It's such a rainy and dreary day outside today, so I thought that I would give myself something to do and also give you guys some answers to some questions that you might be wondering when it comes to braces. So if you're interested to know more, then keep watching. So question number one is, when did you get your braces? I got my top braces on February 22nd. Today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I got them on February 22nd, but I had my consultation to go in and see if I could even get the braces and what kind I would get and an estimate of how much it would cost me and all that good stuff. I did that on Valentine's Day of last year, of 2017. So exactly almost 1 year ago today, I got my braces on, for the tops that is. I got my bottoms on 12 weeks later, and that was in May of 2017. Question number two is, how long after you got them did you feel pressure? I felt pressure instantaneously as soon as they were on. Like, once they put the brackets on, I didn't feel pressure, but once they started looping that wire through and putting the O-rings on, which are the colored bands, because at first I didn't have this power chain, I just had these. But once they started putting those bands on, I started feeling each little tooth with more and more added pressure. As far as like pain-wise pressure goes, I will say within like 4 to 5 hours. Overall, definitely the next day. Question number three. On a scale 1 to 10, how bad was the pain? I have a high tolerance for pain, so I'm going to say it was about a 7 or 8, and that was the next day after they were on. About 4 to 5 hours after I had my braces put on, the top ones, I went to go take a bite of a biscuit and I had no idea what to expect, and I got a very, very sharp pain right up into the root of this front tooth right here. I will not forget that feeling. I will not forget what that felt like. That was like so excruciating. I did not see it coming, did not expect it. And that was only because I bit down on something. I didn't realize that my teeth were going to be that sensitive whenever they touched something. But yeah, definitely they were. I remember my husband and I went to have our tire changed on our vehicle, and while we were waiting to get the tire changed, we ended up taking a trip like right across the parking lot to Ashley Furniture Home Store to take a look around at some of their couches that they had. And this was in February, you guys. Super cold outside, and even though I was like bundled up, I was cold, and you know when you're cold, your teeth will shiver. My teeth were doing that. We were stuck waiting outside of Ashley Furniture for like 10 minutes before they opened the doors. So whenever we got in, finally I was like, oh, relief, my teeth aren't clattering anymore. But the chattering and the clattering of my teeth, it was very, very uncomfortable. Question number four, what kinds of foods did you eat? I eat a lot of soft foods anyways, but I really got into oatmeal. Oatmeal was like my go-to if I couldn't eat what was for supper or breakfast or lunch or just wanting a snack. Oatmeal was my #1 thing, and I would put peanut butter in it. I got actually pretty creative with oatmeal. I mean, there's so many possibilities with oatmeal. Like, you can put fruits and nuts and granola and maple syrup, peanut butter, so many different things that you can just really do with oatmeal. And oatmeal is filling, and it's so soft on your teeth that it really doesn't bother. Soups, like soft noodles like spaghetti, definitely not anything like salads or pizza. I kind of did that, and that was not comfortable, but I love my salads so much I ate through the pain. But I'm stubborn like that. Ice cream, soft breads. My other go-to meal was ramen noodles with avocado, because avocado is very, very soft, and avocado gives you that good nutrition. But I really love it. I like the mixture of avocado in with my ramen noodles, and sometimes I'll even put Swiss cheese in it just to add an extra kick of flavor to it. Question number five, what kind of brush did you use? I have not used any fancy dandy toothbrush, just a regular old manual toothbrush. whether it's a Crest or a Colgate one or a store brand one. Just a manual toothbrush is what I've always been using. I do have one toothbrush that I believe is an Arm & Hammer Pulsonic something, but it's got like that vibration to it, and I only use that if it's the only one I got available, because my husband goes to bed early, so all of my teeth cleaning supplies are usually in our bathroom that's connected off to our bedroom. So the hall bathroom that we have, I keep an extra storage of like toothbrushes and my toothpaste and all that good stuff. I don't use that one as often as I do my manual. I just really feel like I know what I'm doing with my manual toothbrush. Like, I know how I'm brushing. The vibration feels like I'm putting more pressure on my teeth and my gums than what I'm actually doing, because whenever I turn it off, when I still got it on my teeth, I realize I'm really not brushing my teeth that hard, but it really felt like it. So yeah, I really like to use a manual toothbrush because I can feel what I'm doing. I also have not used a water pick. I am just always using regular floss. I am very open and interested in trying a water pick though. That is something that I'm still considering trying out, but it's not something that I'm fully reliant on to get the food and stuff stuck out in between my teeth. Floss will still always be my #1 flosser. Question number 6, do you use wax? I do. Not very often though. Right now I'm needing to use it on a bracket because overnight sleeping I had a hook that just sliced the inside of my lip here, and it's still healing, and it's been like that for 4 days, and when I smile or when I laugh it hurts because that hook is literally barreling itself against the cut, because the lineup is just like so perfect. I'm really needing to put some wax on that right now so that area, that certain spot, can heal. But I normally only put the wax on usually about 2 or 3 days after I have an adjustment, because things are, you know, in different areas and moving around, and you know, sometimes you'll get those cuts. But the cut that I got right now, you see where it's white right there? Yeah, I woke up one morning and I just had a gash. It was a gash. Like, I don't know how it didn't bleed, but there was a gash there. It's kind of hard to see. The gash overall has closed up, if you can understand me, has closed up, but it's still sore and it's a little knot there, so it's still a little uncomfortable. Question number 7, how long did you have your braces? Well, I still got my braces. So I have now been in my braces for 1 year. They told me that I would be in my braces roughly 16 to 18 months. Not quite 2 years, but anywhere from a year to a year and a half. Question number 8, did you get a metal taste in your mouth? I did not. It seems like though, not long ago, I remember having a weird taste in my mouth, but it wasn't a metal taste. It was like, I don't know, I don't really remember now. It was very different, but it wasn't like soon after I got my braces on, because I've had my braces on since February of last year. So it was definitely a different taste that I've not had before, and I don't know if it's in relation to the braces or maybe it could have been something I ate, but it was definitely a taste in my mouth that was out of the ordinary. Question number 9, when are they removing your braces? They will be removing my braces roughly between June and August. It really depends on if my teeth are cooperating within that time frame. If not, then it'll be longer, and they may take me up to the 24-month period, which is 2 years. But they told me 16 to 18 months, so that would bring us to June or August or sometime in between there. Question number 10, when do you get adjustments? I go for my adjustments exactly every 6 weeks. Sometimes I have to go a little further out depending on how they can get me scheduled in, but it's usually only by a few days. Like right now, my adjustment is going into my 7th week, but it's only by a couple days, so that's not too bad. So I'm always going to have my adjustments once a month. Question number 11, do you wear bands? Yes, I do. I started wearing the elastics in my 11th month of wearing braces. Question number 12, do you pick colors? And this is the last question. Yes, I pick colors. In the beginning, I did not have color. I actually was offered ceramic braces just because I'm an adult. It wasn't something I asked for. It was just at the time that's something that they do for adults because they want it to be less discreet for adults if they're self-conscious of that. So I ended up getting ceramic brackets, and I also had a clear wire, and I had the clear bands on as well. So you could not tell I had braces. So in that picture, clearly you can see it doesn't look like I have any braces on, but now it looks like I do. I thought I heard my daughter crying. I think she just plays around sometimes. It sounds like she's crying. But anyways, 12 weeks later when I went to have my, well, let me go back. 6 weeks later when I went for my very first adjustment after getting my top braces on, they went up in the gauge wire and they were unable to provide me with a clear wire because they didn't have it in the size that I needed. So I had to get metal. So I had the ceramic brackets, but the metal wire. And because of that, I ended up just saying, you know what? I'm just going to get color bands. You know what? This is a once in a lifetime thing for me. So let's just go with some color. So I can't remember exactly what color I went with, but yeah, I ended up going with color. And then 12 weeks into having my tops on, I got my bottoms on, and I wasn't able to get the clear brackets for the bottoms. I had to go with the metal because they did not want my top teeth hitting the bottom brackets and then fracturing a tooth or the ceramic brackets. Because of all the different changes I had, you know, from ceramic to metal, and I just thought, you know what, color bands are fun, and it's my first and last time I'm going to be wearing braces, so why not get fun with it and get creative. I did get a little carried away once, but it was for my kids. I allowed them to pick their 3 favorite colors, and I chose their 3 favorite colors in my mouth. I think it was pink, green, and blue. So, and I don't remember what month that was that I got that done in, but it's in my playlist on my braces journey videos if you guys want to check it out. It's actually linked in the description below this video also. That sums up the braces tag video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe it answered some of your questions if you're having any, or maybe it gave you a little more insight as to what it's like to have braces. I am an adult with braces, and I will say I do not feel ashamed one bit for having them. I got braces because I really wanted to fix my smile and my bite, and I also suffered with TMJ, which I still do, but not nearly as bad. So the braces have proven to fix that issue for me to a degree, but not 100%. So having braces for me has been a positive, a super positive outcome in my life that I would not change for anything. I think I made a very good decision whenever I went into braces, and I can't wait for them to come off and me be able to show you guys my new smile. So that's definitely going to be this year, hopefully. We'll see. Anyways, that's it for this video, you guys. I'm not going to keep you any longer. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. I love to interact with my subscribers, so definitely leave me a message down below. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I do braces updates every 2 weeks, and I've got a video montage coming up for you guys here soon. Kind of reflecting back on my first year in braces. There was a lot of sweat and tears in that, so I can't wait to show that to you guys. I'll be doing my 1 year update for you guys also, because I go for my adjustment in just a few more days. That's so crazy. Alright guys, I will talk to you later. Bye! Make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. How can I forget to tell you that? I'll see you guys soon. Bye.